See you later, Peace party people. 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 See you later,
Peace, party people. Welcome to the podcast where we intend to make the love for hip hop great again and celebrate the power and unity of hip hop. I'm your host, Mark the Artist Self, here to bring you the illest tracks, the dopest interviews, and of course, the stories that make our culture shine. But before we dive into this conversation today with my guest, listen, if you have, I appreciate you. If you haven't, listen, come on, man. Do me a favor. Do yourself a favor. Subscribe to this channel and help this channel grow. Because with you, I can continue on. I mean, I'm going to keep moving anyway, but I definitely need your support. If you like the content that I've been providing and will continue to provide, I need your support. So hit that button down below, subscribe, become a part of Peace Party People, and let's grow together. All right. Yo, listen, man. Today, on this episode of Peace Party People, I'm sitting here in the presence of a young man that I ran across social media. I'm always running across people on social media. But anyway, I'm scrolling and I see this young brother on a bicycle and he's riding it. And the camera's with him. It's flowing with him. And he's flowing relentlessly. And I'm like, yo, this dude is nice. Who is this cat? So I dive into his profile and I go deep into, and I'm listening to his music, and I'm just like, yo, this brother here, he's nice with it. He took me back. It was so nostalgic. It was like, yo, who is this guy? So long story short, I reached out to him. He replied back to me, which was awesome. So that was dope. And hey man, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in the presence of Mr. Henny Huncho. Yeah. What's up, Playboy?
What up? What you doing?
All right. Yeah, man. So let me finish expanding on this story that I was telling them about you, brother. Listening to you rhyming, it was like, yo, this dude is the whole embodiment of what I love when it comes to my MCs. And then I'm like, damn, he's from Hampton. I mean, I'm seeing you in the background. It's familiar places. I'm like, yo, I gotta reach out to this brother. And that clip was Red Button.
Yeah, Red Button.
Oh my God, I love that. I've been playing that all day today too, just getting myself together to sit down and talk with you.
For real. Appreciate
Man,
that.
Red Button is like that. So can you let my people know a little bit more about you, brother?
Well, I go by Henny Huncho. From Hampton, Virginia. We grew up in Hampton, Virginia. I was born in D.C.
Okay.
Yeah. Got 2 brothers, 2 sisters.
Okay.
Got a love for hip hop.
Okay.
And,
Oh, brother, you have more than a love for hip hop. I went through the catalog today. You have more than a love for hip hop.
Yeah, I got a deep love for hip hop.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
We just trying to contribute to the culture, man. That's pretty much it.
That's dope. Brother, how old are you?
I'm 30. Yeah.
I asked you that question. I already knew because we had this conversation. But for my audience, I want them to hear you say it. So my point that I'm making when I asked him how old he was, when you hear him on the microphone, when you hear him spit, he's well beyond that 30. You understand what I'm saying? So I knew when I heard him on those clips, I was like, he knows something. He's been around some good people. They've had him listening to some real good music. And it shows in your product, man. It really does. And I'm not knocking anybody that does other stuff, the mumble and but I'm telling you right now, the reason why you sitting here today is because you captivated me with Red Button. And then I went further into it and I was just like, you are heavily influenced by what we like to call that golden era of hip hop and the early '90s. And man, you embodied that thing, man. So I encourage anybody that if you get an opportunity, man, to go out and listen to my brother, Henny Huncho. The first joint I want you to check is Red Button, and that's from last year, or 25. You dropped that in 25. So go check
Maybe
that
24.
out. Okay,
One of
well,
them.
go check that out. So back to you, my man. So what was it about that era that had you like, this is what I want to do, man. This is what I like. That style, that format. You know what I'm saying?
Well, really, I mean, if I'm gonna give the credit, obviously, the that's just the music that I grew up listening to.
Okay.
And I've been rapping for like probably like recording, like going to a studio since middle school.
Mm-hmm.
And when you go in there and you developing your sound and you finding out what you like, I feel like that sound complemented my voice more than me trying to do other stuff like with like autotune and stuff. So I've always stuck to that because doing the golden era or that sound, it always, I thought I was giving people a level of quality that I wanted to hear, if that makes sense.
Right. Okay. So who are how were you introduced to hip hop?
I was probably introduced to hip hop through TV, like BT.
Okay.
Me just, being a curious kid, turn on BT, watch them 106 in Park.
Yes.
Seeing the music videos and me just falling in love with the music first. Me just hearing it, and then it might make you move, make you dance, like, damn, what's this?
Right.
And I think I probably had a deeper love for hip hop when I think the movie Hardball came out, and I was watching it.
Okay.
I went to go see it. And
Right.
They had that scene with Biggie Smalls.
Hardball is the movie with
I think Michael B. Jordan in it.
Okay.
And the dude that I forgot his name. Ethan Hawke, I think, is in it too.
Okay.
And
Is that about the kids playing baseball or
it's
something?
about the kids playing baseball. And
Keanu Reeves.
that's
There
what
you
it
go.
is.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
He gets the kids into baseball, and one of the kids, he finds his groove because he's listening to that Biggie song. I love it when you call me.
Yes.
Big. Yeah, he's listening
yes,
to that.
and they start bopping. Okay.
And
yeah.
he gets in his groove and he throws the pitch, and I'm just like, I've heard hip hop before this because I'm watching BET,
Right.
but I never heard that.
Okay.
And I was like, what's that? So I think that was the era when I was going, like, my sister might have had like some type of MP3. I was like searching the web trying to find the song.
Right.
And I downloaded it on my MP3. I probably listened to that song like 2 months straight. That was just that song.
That was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Salute to the notorious B.I.G. Okay. All right. That's dope, man. That's dope. So that song took you by storm. You just, instantly, I'm sure it didn't take you long to learn it as it's playing heavy rotation with you. Okay. And so when did it come to you and you say, let me see if I can do this? Let me see if I can put something together.
I don't really know about that. I know the first time I wrote my first verse was after I heard a Drake song.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I was inspired by a Drake song.
Okay.
Just the beat he chose. And then, I went to go write. And I don't know. One day I was just like, I'm going to go to the studio. Like, I don't really know what like, caused me to do it. But yeah.
But it's a good thing you went, though. Because, you're very talented, man. You have a gift, and it needs to be shared.
That's one thing. I never really... I was recording just because I like the process of making music and recording. I never really thought about, how I was gonna distribute it to people or how I was gonna get it out. I was just doing it just because I wanted to do it.
You had a love for
Passion project.
Yeah.
Almost, yeah.
And when you have a love for something and you doing it, that takes you to another level. I used to always tell my partners when we were doing the music thing that if I never made $1 off of hip hop, because I was writing and I was rhyming. I still had a passion for the writing and the rhyming part. I didn't know if I would ever get any money off of it or nothing. I just loved the process of sitting down writing and then, hey, yo, listen to this. So if you got a passion for something like that and you still can do it and you ain't worried about the other stuff, you just doing it because you love it.
Yeah.
Man, that in itself makes you successful. And then when I listen to you, I mean, I hear it. I hear it, man, and it's dope. And I'm a fan. So I want you to know that I'm a fan, man, and I'm looking forward to sitting somewhere in a building watching you get busy. So was it something? Oh, let me get to this. The name.
Oh, the Henny Huncho?
Yeah, let's talk to me about that. Talk to me about that, bro.
I've actually had a couple of days
Okay.
before I settled it on that. But I got that name because, you know, I recently started taking the music serious.
Okay.
So this probably like, before I started taking music serious, probably like into 2022, closer to 2023.
Mm-hmm.
But during the pandemic, I was streaming.
Okay.
And my name on there was just Honcho.
Right.
And we, you know, that was by the time I don't even drink no more.
Okay, and that's a good thing.
That was back in the time when I was drinking.
Right.
And we played drinking games on the stream, and then the people on my stream, they just started calling me Henny Huncho.
Okay.
So I was like, well, I'm gonna just keep that.
It's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope, my man. That is dope. So you said you were born in D.C.?
Yep, Washington D.C.
Okay. So when did you move to VA?
Young. I moved to VA when I was like 3 or 4.
Okay. So you Virginia all day. Okay, that's cool. Southeast?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Southeast.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that in one of the songs I've been listening to all day today. So yeah, man, I did my research. I did my homework. Definitely. Now, let me ask you this. The hip hop scene here in the 757 area. If you're not from here, you might think it's kind of weak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there are, or I should say, there is some talented brothers and sisters here who do what you do. Do you collab with any of those people? Are you in? You know what I'm saying?
I've collabed with artists out here.
Mm-hmm.
I would say sometimes it's not always about even collabing making music. Like, I'll collab with people on events. If they want me to do some promo for them, I'll collab with them. I'll just show genuine love.
Right.
I feel like that's part of collaboration as well.
Indeed.
But yeah, I've done music with people out here.
Okay. Who are some of your top artists that you would recommend?
We talking like the greater VA?
Yeah, I'm talking about right here. I'm just Virginia. Let's just say Virginia.
Okay.
The people that you are in touch with, like some of your.
I would say check out my brother LBE Hunt.
Okay.
That's a good brother right there.
Okay.
I rock with I'm gonna do 5.
That's cool. Let's get it.
I rock with a dude named Noah O. I think I mentioned him to you before.
Okay. Where is he out of?
He's based out of Richmond.
Okay.
RVA.
Okay.
Hunt is from here, but he's based out of Richmond too.
Okay.
He's up in Richmond.
Okay.
I rock with a dude named Heaven Sent Eli.
Okay.
He's from here, Newport News. I rock with it's a dude out here that I think is dope. His name is G's.
Okay.
It's either G's or G Money, but I'm gonna say G's.
Okay.
Yeah, he's dope. It's a dude up in Richmond again named Monday Night.
That's a dope name.
He really dope.
That's a dope name.
He probably between him and my brother Hunt, they probably my 2 favorite.
Okay. Monday night.
Monday Night. He's
dope.
dope.
We all need to check Monday Night out. And he's up in Richmond.
Yeah, definitely
Okay.
Monday Night. I don't want to leave nobody out, and I'm sorry if I leave somebody out.
And it's okay. we
They
gonna
know,
revisit this thing, man, because it's a slew of them out here.
You check out and check out my brother Rashad.
Okay.
I got a dude named Rashad that he gets pretty busy.
I like that, man. So tell me tell me a little bit more about the hip hop scene here that you have. What part do you play? You know, you say you promote, you help out here and there.
I don't know what part I play
Mm-hmm.
to the greater, because you know everybody doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for myself, I feel like I've definitely inspired. A lot of people tell me I've definitely inspired them to pick up music, because a lot of people stop doing music, and they'll look at my page or see what I've done within the space, and it makes them want to go harder. So I feel like I've definitely given some people some inspiration to at least try, or throw their hat in the bucket.
Okay.
I'm definitely always promoting other people before myself.
Yes.
For instance, I'm throwing a show where I booked El Camino to come out here.
I want you to speak on that too.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah, I've listened to a couple of his.
And I didn't put
too.
myself on the show,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't charge the artists that I put on the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
The idea was we just gonna throw a dope event. Find the people within the hip hop space that they rock with the Griseldas,
Mm-hmm.
they rock with the lyrical hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See where they at, so we can reach those people and build that connection with artists that's in the space, especially from New York.
Okay.
New York is the mecca of it all,
Hip hop.
and we just want to bridge that gap again.
Okay, so we're gonna circle back around or spin the block, as they say, on that El Camino, that event coming up. I want you to speak on that some more. But what do you think about let's say, okay, you have Hampton and Newport News, then you got Virginia Beach, and we know what Norfolk and all that with the Clips and Pharrell and all that stuff. Why don't you think this side has that someone that's, has that fire lit under them? Why you don't, do you think that there's a reason?
I wouldn't say there's no particular reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the music business. People are easily replaceable.
Okay. True. Hot today, tomorrow somebody else is hot.
Yeah, and then a lot of us are independent, so it's like maybe they was putting their money into this hat, or they investing in themselves, and they just don't want to invest no more. That happens a lot. They like, I got to a certain point, and I'm not about to just keep
And independent is the way to go. It's
definitely
the way to go with all that's going on in the music industry, man. It's independent is the way to go. And speaking on that, we got to witness what J. Cole dropped last month. Last month, and he went on a Honda Civic tour, Carolina through Virginia through Maryland, and handing out his own CDs and so that was pretty dope, man. That was pretty dope. What's your take on J. Cole and that album?
I mean, J. Cole, one of my favorite artists, so
okay,
I appreciated the album.
Okay,
I liked it. I still play it to this day.
Okay,
I'm probably gonna keep playing it.
Okay,
he definitely makes music that grows on you. Because when I first heard it, I was kind of underwhelmed. But the more I listened to it, I'm like, yeah,
it grew on you.
Yeah, I like it.
Same here. I gave a little review on it a couple of weeks ago, and it the first night I heard it, I was underwhelmed. I liked it. I was like, okay, I like J. Cole, so I'm listening. And it didn't send me out the stratosphere.
Yeah.
And as it went on, and then by the time I did the review, I was giving it a 7. And now that was about two weeks ago. Now I'm listening to it. I'm like, this shit's crazy. It's to me, I like it.
So yeah, when I first heard it, I gave it a 7.
Yeah,
I gave it a 7. Now I put it. I got it at an 8.
Okay. So, I'm hip. I'm hip, brother. We got a lot of other artists, man, that are dropping too. Are you in tune with let's say was it Ransom?
Yeah.
You listen to Ransom?
I listen to some Ransom. Yeah,
he's nice. He's nice.
He's over nice.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
I like Ransom.
What's my man name?
Stove
God.
Yeah, he's gearing up to drop a project. He definitely one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
You see, the Clips went and got him.
Yeah, definitely.
He actually did a show out here not too long ago.
Okay,
and I went to it. And
was it like that?
I mean, it was dope. Like for where he was at his career, it was kind of like intimate. Maybe like 200, 250 people. And yeah, he put on a show, and it's just like, I'm like, damn, like we saw that, and now like the Clips put him on his album, and I'm pretty sure his level of stardom, shot through the roof.
The first album, I fell in love with it. That the first album is dope. So now this the second album that he's about to drop, it was scheduled for February, if I'm not mistaken, but now they pushed it back. It's March the 27th, something like that.
Yeah.
But that's a dope artist there. Right now, what's in your deck? What you listening to?
I'm rocking with the new J. Cole.
Okay.
I'm listening to that new Baby Keem.
Okay. I checked that out too. Okay.
Let's see what else I'm playing. Let me look. I can pull
Take
my
your
phone
time.
out. Let me look at my phone.
Yeah, man. This look, man. This is like the living room, dog.
I know. I just Stove just dropped a single, so that's been my
So
rotation.
the joint he did with Swiss is nice.
Yep.
And it was something else I heard as I was rambling through some stuff, Goated or something like that. But that was pretty dope too.
Got Freddie Gibbs in my rotation.
Dope.
El Camino in my rotation.
Dope.
I got some. I was playing it. DMX is dark and plus hell is hot.
Come on, man. You know something.
Let's see what we got. I got some Jay Fizzle. He part of PRE.
Okay.
Key Glock and Young Dolph and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's what I see from, and some Benny the Butcher.
Oh man, you okay? So you on something good there, brother. I already know, but yeah, you I'm telling you, man, to be 30 years old and to be spitting like you spitting.
Yeah, man. Well,
come on, man.
It's all subjective.
I always say.
But yeah, I got confidence in my work.
There you go. Music is subjective. I say it all the time, and the confidence, it has to be there, young man. I'm telling you right now. I think you're dope. I know you're dope, and I know when we was talking, I was like, so when did you realize you was nice? And you was like, oh man, that's subjective. Nah, my man, you nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. But I had a couple of more.
I realized I would say this. I realized I was pretty good or pretty decent when I wouldn't tell people it was me, and I would just play a song, and they'd be like, "What's this?"
Right.
Because I've noticed like sometimes when you tell people it's you, they might not give you. They might be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool." But when they don't know it's you, and then they
vibe
with
into it,
it's like, okay, I might got something there.
Okay, yeah. I like that. I like that tactic, man. What do you think is more important in hip hop, the lyrics or the beats?
That's a question old as time. I'm gonna say my honest opinion, the beats.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna say the lyrics matter, but it's not necessarily like the words you choose. I think what's the most important, in my opinion, is delivery.
Okay.
How you say something.
Okay.
And then like what you say matters. Because I know that there's artists that's like super lyrical, but they might not say it how it's supposed to be said.
Right.
Or they might use too many words or too little words. It's all like making a cake. So
okay.
It's like the beats matter. Everything matter.
Okay.
I would say everything.
Who do you have you heard of and this is subjective because you say like making a cake. So I would say who is a perfect match as far as the beats are on point and the lyrics are on point. It ain't got to be a whole album, just a song. Who would you say?
I can name several people.
Well, give it to me. Give it to me.
I like Benny the Butcher got a couple songs that I feel like is like that.
The beat and the lyrics are on point.
What's the song he got? Let me look.
Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Things off his Burden of Proof. That's what made me. I've been a fan, but I was like, yeah.
I was
I'm a rock with Benny the Butcher.
I was glad when they came about, and I was a fan immediately. Just
I like the song he got, 5 to 50.
Okay,
that's one of my
5 to 50.
Yeah, 5 to 50.
Y'all go check that out. 5 to 50. If you have not heard that, go check. I
like the beat, the lyrics.
Okay.
J. Cole got definitely got work like that.
Okay.
Stove God off Reasonable Drought.
Ridiculous.
He got a couple songs. Rolls Royce Brake Lights.
Oh my God.
Break the Pyrex.
Oh, what's the joint? Smelling Like a Brick Right Now.
Yeah, cocaine.
Oh my
cocaine,
God.
cologne.
That is my. Yeah. I love that one.
But you know when you hear it.
Oh yeah.
That's what
okay.
I'm saying.
It's a feeling.
Yeah, you know when you hear it.
Okay.
You're like, okay, yeah.
Okay. Give me talk to me about your top 5 MCs.
My top 5 MCs. Number 1, I'm going Nas.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. I know this might not be popular right now.
It's your list, brother.
Cause I'm going with Jay-Z.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm going with J. Cole and
Okay.
Kendrick because I kind of
Okay, so that's 4.
I grew up with them.
Okay, that's 4.
And I gotta go Pac.
Okay. Matter of fact, you have a song, a reference about Pac.
Yeah, I got a song called "For the Next Pac."
For the next
I
Pac.
gotta go Pac. Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
I think because for me,
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people like the technicalists or whatever, the people that hip hop period. They might be like he won't lyrical or whatever, which I understand where they coming from. But for me, I feel like he was like one of the first artists that was giving you like multiple sounds. If that makes sense. Like
Explain it to me.
Like, cause you know how you can hear an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of artists in the '90s was good at this.
Yes.
When you hear a song, you might not know what you're gonna get. If that makes sense. Like,
Okay.
I feel like a Dear Mama is way different from a Troublesome 96.
Okay.
Or like even Me Against the World is a whole different sound from his All Eyes on Me album.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whereas like some artists today, like I ain't gonna mention some people, but like I ain't gonna say no names, but like I say Young Thug because he in the media right now.
Okay.
To me, if I heard a Young Thug project once, I heard it again. I heard it already.
Okay.
Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna get a new sound per se from him.
And that's to me, that's been my whole battle cry with the
But you know, some people say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I ain't gonna blame them.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
it's good music.
I'm gonna get on my soapbox now because you didn't open that up. So for me, I am one of the ones that would say I didn't think Pac was lyrical. That's just my opinion. But Pac was very blunt, straight to the point when it came to him. And as I've gotten older, I listen to certain songs by Pac, and a lot of y'all might not know this, and my peers who I rock with, y'all been knowing me for years. I've always told y'all I'm not a Pac fan. But over the last few years, man, I'm still not a Pac fan, but I have to put Pac in the same category as when I speak of Chuck D from Public Enemy. Straightforward. It won't nothing lyrical about him or Pac. But as I got old and I'm listening to him, I'm like, that's this same thing Chuck was doing. Chuck was just straight giving it to you. You dig? Yeah. And so that's how I look at Pac. Now, onto the Young Thug and the other gentlemen and females you wouldn't name, I'm just gonna say this: they lack originality.
Yeah.
I get that if it's not broke, don't fix it. But the originality, excuse me, the effort is gone. I'm not in the studio with them cats. I'm not sitting down when they writing and stuff, but I hear that finishing product, and it's just like you said, if I heard it last month and you did it and then you dropped this, even if it's with someone else, it's the same formula. And to me, it's just like, oh my God, I mean, you sound like him, she sound like her. And it's repetitive. And it's just like, there is no, the effort of trying to separate yourself. I don't see it there. And when we talk like this, a lot of times the younger cats tell us to fall back. And
I ain't hating. Like,
right.
I like Young Thug. I listen to his music.
And I'm not saying you hate.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
I'm not hating either.
It's like, yeah, we know because we from that, I guess, that pocket of music or hip hop listeners that it's just like when we get a project from our favorite artist, we know it's gonna bring something to the table,
right?
Something different to the table,
right?
Than what they've done for the last 5-6 projects,
right? And I'm not hating. I have no reason to hate at all. I'm just saying I'm from that era, dog, watching this thing grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what originality looked like. Biz didn't sound like Cool G Rap. Cool G Rap didn't sound like Big Daddy Kane. Rakim didn't sound like KRS-One. Smith & Wesson, they didn't sound like Mobb Deep. You understand what I'm saying? Run DMC, they didn't sound like Houdini. So when I got, back then, I knew I was going to get something different from each artist. Now I listen to these artists today, and it's like the same It's the same track. It's the same. Everything is the same. And again, I'm not hating. I'm just saying the lack of originality and authenticity is missing. And I don't know if it's easy. If I come up with this quick 16 and this jazzy beat or this, I put it on and TikTok gonna catch you and boom. You know what I'm saying? It's microwave. It's microwavable. And it works. You know what I'm saying? It works. So I just But I'm gonna get off my soapbox on that, man. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But so yeah, I just wanna let me say this before we go on. I said it in the beginning. Please subscribe, help this channel grow. You like this content, you want more of this content, go on over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button, man. And like, comment, and share. I say it again because I get a lot of people that view my stuff, but they ain't got but 10 likes. So y'all telling me y'all don't like my stuff? Come on, man, hit me with the thumbs up. So yeah, back to my good brother over here, man. I had this game that I wanted to, mess around with you, man, and we're gonna try it a little bit and see how it goes here, man. This is called mic check, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a mic check where I throw out a couple of names at you and you tell me, who you gonna take over who. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm ready.
yeah, okay, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna set it off. I'm gonna say let's go with the most famous one.
Okay.
Nas, Jay-Z.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
We got a middle answer?
Nah, ain't no middle answer. Ain't no fence here, dog. Ain't no political. Ain't none of that stuff. It's just who it is for you.
That's a hard one. I'm gonna go Nas though.
Okay, I like that. Okay, let's go. Let me go. Pac, DMX.
I'm gonna go Pac.
Okay.
Man, he give me some hard ones, man.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. And these are all surface because right now my mind is all over the place.
It's all good.
Let's go. And this one really pulls my chain. Outkast,
Okay.
Mobb Deep.
I'm going Mobb Deep. I'm sorry,
Okay,
man.
okay. You don't have to be sorry, man.
Nah,
That's what it is.
that's funny that you asked that because me and my friend we actually had a debate between them. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
That's bad funny.
Okay. Let's go. Wu-Tang,
Okay.
NWA.
I'm gonna give it to NWA for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pioneers.
Yeah.
I get. I mean, Wu got their thing too, but NWA
Yeah,
they
because
broke
I
some
like
doors
both their
down.
music, but if I'm gonna choose, because I'm going off. I mean, they had great impact too, though.
They did. They did. They both did. They did.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go NWA.
Okay. I got one for you. This is a little curveball.
Okay.
Grand Poobah, CL Smooth.
I'm more familiar with CL Smooth.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go CL Smooth.
Okay. And I would like to say this to you. If you get a chance, get into some Grand Poobah. Check out Brand Nubians. All for one? Yeah. Check Poobah out. One of the illest MCs of our time.
I'm gonna definitely do that.
Dope. Yeah. Okay, Grand Poobah. Yeah, we're gonna I'm gonna wrap that one up, and I'm gonna get better at that, and we're gonna get you back up here because hey, don't worry about the answer, man. Just give it to me. Yeah. But I get one. How about this? And I'm gonna flip this one back. Outkast, Tribe Called Quest.
I'm going with Tribe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Outkast though, but yeah, I'm still going with Tribe. Yeah.
Okay. A lot of people. I got a partner who he thinks he knows Andre is nice, but he don't think he's.
I got outcasts over a lot of people, and you literally asked 2 people that I don't.
You don't have one.
And I got them over a lot of other people.
Right. They're dope. I still haven't listened to a whole Outkast album, but I know they all right. I rock with them. I'll take Trap Call Quest over them too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's just a little fun little game, man. Just to try something new on this platform that we can get better with. And
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, what let's spin this block, man. Let's tell me a little bit more about the brother El Camino.
Yeah. So I'm a fan of the Griselda Black Soprano family, the whole upstate movement.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first started rapping,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just trying to take it serious, I've been following El Camino, but I had seen he had like put on a story like he doing features. I had a little money in my pocket, so I hit him up.
Mm-hmm.
He like, yeah, I'm about to be in Charlotte. Pull up. So I get my homeboy. We drive to Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
We meet him. We do the song. Everything cool. Then after that, I link with my homeboy LB Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
and we start taking trips going up to New York to do these shows,
Mm-hmm.
and they be like Griselda shows, like little underground, like even further underground shows with like El Camino, Fuego Base, that whole BSF camp.
Mm-hmm.
And I just built a relationship with them. So I've been trying to do this show for like a year now. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Just going through different partners and
Mm-hmm.
we trying to find venues, all type of stuff.
Right.
But I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do a show. How you come out. I'm gonna curate the lineup,
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to put on a dope event and show that hip hop. I mean, I'm not saying it's about the money, but I do want to show that there is a lane for this type of hip hop in the 757. Like,
Right.
So he responded back. He said he's down. We booked him. We're still in the process. We getting flights, all the stuff situated.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we just about to have a good time, man.
Okay.
It's gonna be
I
be
need
hip-hop
to
for real.
I need to get in with that. I need to speak to that brother too. So
yeah. So
me and you will
pull up.
connect. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. We'll connect. I would love to get him to come and
here
sit
for
down.
a couple days.
Okay,
So
we gonna chop it
see
up.
if I can get him here.
That will be dope, man. Talk to me about that scene of the promoting and having groups showcase their talent, paying to get on, and all that stuff me and you had talked about. Talk to me and my audience about that.
Yeah, that's a hot topic these
Yeah,
days.
yeah. Talk to me.
Yeah, a lot of people, they complain about paying to perform and stuff.
Okay.
And I get their sentiment. So that's why I started doing my own shows or my own events per se. But I paid for shows before.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is, okay, say if a show comes in, an artist comes in town, top notch artist or whatever, the local acts are paying the promoters to perform.
Sometimes it depends on how the promoter do business.
Mhm.
Like, so G-Man, he's like a known promoter out here.
Okay.
I think he does fair business, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
Because act will come out here, and if you trying to do a G-Man show, you just gotta sell the tickets. That's fair.
Right.
I would say I see a lot of people complaining, and it seems like they trying to like attribute this to just Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to other cities, the exploitation is worse.
Okay.
So I do think Virginia is doing a decent job of not. Now I ain't saying everybody, but I don't know everybody.
Right.
But from the people I've dealt with, I think Virginia is doing a decent job of not exploiting artists.
Okay.
As much as they could, if that makes sense. So, but my whole thing is, I realize if I'm going to be selling tickets, I'm pretty much doing the work anyway of getting the people in the building. So my boy Hunt, he just did his own tour. I'm like, I think that's more, feasible if you just, instead of us, paying whatever we pay, because I done paid money to open up for artists. I paid to open up for 38 Special before.
Okay.
I paid to go to South by Southwest and perform, and I just realized, that stuff is cool, but you get what you pay for. Like if you just paying, then you just, all you're doing is paying to be on the stage.
Right.
But I realized, all right, why I spend that money doing that when I can just spend my money booking the venue, booking the DJ, getting a couple artists. That way, if I do sell tickets, and I'm gonna have to sell tickets anyway, I'll reap the benefit. I'm gonna get 100% of what I put in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that was just my whole idea. I was like, I'm gonna just start throwing my own shit. I'd rather have 40 sold tickets, and now I know who my fans are. I'm getting their emails because I did the event through Eventbrite. I got all the emails, so next time I got an event or if I want to sell some merch or promote a CD, I could just do it straight to their email, and I ain't gotta worry about
That's brilliant.
where my fans is coming from type shit.
Yeah.
Instead of me going to a show that I paid for and I don't get none of those people information.
Right.
I don't know who bought the ticket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It makes sense. And me and my cousin, we speak all the time on our crowd. You know what I'm saying? This platform, I might not have but 10 people. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feed them 10 people.
That's
the content. You know what I'm saying?
And I went to this Off-World podcast sessions thing, and I got a lot of respect for Shaggy.
Okay.
The radio, the radio 104.
104. Z104. Yes.
He was there.
Okay.
And I'm not, I ain't trying to like stir the pot or nothing. I just thought he gave some artists some bad advice.
Okay.
Me personally.
Okay.
He was telling artists to book the Norva and throw a show for free. Or see if you could fill it up. It's better. He said it's better to perform in front of 1,000 people than to perform in front of 40 people that pay for some tickets. I beg to differ.
Okay.
I think it's better that you got 40 people that was willing to pay to come see you.
Yeah, that's your people.
Yeah, then some people that showed up to the Norva and got some free food, got to smoke, some drink, and they not even coming to hear your music. They're just coming because they know it's gonna be a lot of people here.
They mingling.
Yeah, they're gonna have a good time and they're gonna leave.
Right.
You telling me you would rather that than to see somebody? Now he got 40 people that just paid to come see him. If he threw the show himself, he got their emails. If they really tapped into him, they gonna come to the next event. They gonna, and it's not that you're trying to exploit your fans. It's just that these people support you. Like,
right.
You an artist. They like your art. You're selling them your art. And some people make a living off it. I don't know if you're familiar with Matt Kami.
Nah, I'm not.
He's one of my favorite artists of today too.
Okay.
Fan base is not huge, but he don't got to clock into no job.
Right.
So I would rather have that.
Okay.
So that's just me.
Hey man, it if it makes sense to you, that's all that matter.
Yeah.
Your job is to, like you say, is to feed those that are supporting you. That in itself, it can grow. It could go from 40 to 80 because those people going to tell them, hey man, when I went to see him, had a great time. Brother's talented, and he also so they gonna bring somebody with them. Then they gonna tell somebody. So I agree. I mean, I feel you on that, and that's kind of like what I'm gonna continue to try to do. And definitely
it's better to have 10 paid subscribers than 1,000 views. Right.
Absolutely.
And you ain't getting nothing out of it.
Absolutely.
I learned, and I actually learned that from a hated person in hip hop. Much as people hate him, DJ Academics, he be giving out some game like that.
Okay.
So when he started, he only had 5 people in his live stream, and if that 5 people turned to 15 people. But he said every time he's on stream, he locked into those people.
Right.
And
so my followers, be on the lookout. I'm gonna be hitting y'all up, getting your emails, so I can send y'all some newsletters, so y'all know when Peace Party People is going live and where we gonna be. Cause this thing about to get cracking for real. We gonna be throughout 75 City, setting up shop. And if y'all want to come and get some of this merch that I got, and then I'm gonna be partnering with some other people, digs by digs. We got a whole lot going on. So I'm telling you right now, I'll be hitting y'all up, getting your email, because my man just told me, he just gave me a play, I'm going to get busy with it. So that's what we're going to be doing here at Peace Party People, and we're going to be throughout the 757, 7 cities, and we're going to be handing out our cards and getting emails and sending newsletters and giving you free merch. I might even send somebody to see J. Cole this year. I might. Depends.
Yeah, it's got a world build like that.
Yeah.
And that's the work a lot of people not willing to do, or they don't understand, like,
right.
That's the work it takes.
That's the work.
Especially if you're independent.
Yeah. And this platform is independent. I just had to I just gave that information to someone the other day, you know, in a conversation about, you know, coming on to the show, and I was like, look, man, I am an independent hip hop platforms. Yeah, there's a ton of other hip hop platforms, but I always say McDonald's sell cheeseburgers, Hardy sell cheeseburgers, Wendy sell cheeseburgers. You dig? So it's enough room for my 2 cents in this hip hop conversation with these podcasts, you know. So definitely, man. Man, I'm glad you expanded on that, because, you know, that was something you was passionate about when we talked about it, and you got it off, and that's dope, man. And anything that Peace Party people can help you promote, you know, with my platforms, man, you know, I'm with it. I'm with it, dog. And I'll repost. I'll come in here and I'll speak on it and do everything I can to help you, you know, shed some light on some other things that you want to continue to do, because I believe that you are a dope artist. And you know, I would like people to tap in with you and see what you got going on. I'd like to see you prosper in what you want to do, man. That's dope. So you know, anything. How about this? What's the latest project you have out right now?
My latest project that I got out right now, man, damn. It's called I've Struggled Too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put that
Where,
out.
where can they find that at?
That's on all platforms. So it's on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, any one of those. My next project, I'm probably gonna release through Bandcamp, but I'll see.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure that out, because I know a lot of people, you know, but that's the dilemma with independent. It's like, all right, if I put it out through Bandcamp, am I gonna? You got to convince the people that like you to go there,
Right?
And then the way it downloads, it goes to your files. So then, are they gonna remember to go listen to it? So it's just like, all right, that's what I'm gonna figure out for my next release. How I'm gonna actually get this project to the people.
Okay. So it sounds like you're gonna have to put your hard hat on and clock in and really.
Because I mean, I don't mind streaming. I know a lot of people. Streaming gets a bad rep, but I feel like it's easier for the consumer to just go listen.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll figure out. Maybe I won't, you know, build my brand around direct music sales. But I'm trying to build my brand around events.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, your social media platforms and whatnot.
They can find me on Instagram at Henny Huncho 95.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook at Henny Huncho 95. My Facebook is more like a promotion platform.
Okay.
So I do a lot of heavy promoting of artists and what people got going on. We do some, you know, some like think topics on there. I might do like short think topics. That's my Facebook is so y'all can understand me. I also throw a little promotion in there, and then I'll put my music on there, you know, sometimes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. We here at Peace Party people, man, we are affiliated with Digs by Digs, man, and they have a lot of things going on coming up for the youth and the community. Okay. So I will be in touch with you to see if there's anything that maybe we can make shake. And
yeah, let me know.
Yeah, definitely, man, because I believe your voice is definitely one that needs to be heard, and you know, carry a little weight around here. So that's a plus. When is the El Camino show, and where is it?
It's gonna be March 28th in Virginia Beach.
Okay.
If you want the address, you gotta get it. You gotta get a ticket.
Come on now, y'all hear him. If you want the address, you gotta get the ticket. So
the address comes with the ticket. When you buy a ticket, it'll shoot you the address.
Okay.
But the reason why we do that is for the ambiance of the underground, because we keep like my boy LBE Hunt, he got an album called "Keep the Art Sacred."
Okay.
So we want to keep this a little precious. This is our baby right here. So.
And you know, I'm glad you said that, man, because I was going to let you go, but I'm gonna let you go after this. Do you think, and you're only 30, but do you think that once the industry got a hold of
hip
hop, it tainted it a little bit? Because see, when I was growing up, you wanted to be underground. It was like, I mean, you wanted to be You wanted to get you wanted to sign with a label and do all that, but all the dope MCs was underground, and they had these things like the Lyricist Lounge, and that's where I found Mos Def. That's where I found Talib, and those. It was others, but those guys, Wordsmith, they stood out to me. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like this was before the what was the big thing back in the 90s? The poem reading and all that stuff. They was, so I dig what you're saying. Like, hey, buy the ticket, get the address, come. We keep it close knit, keep it intimate, and for real, those are your true fans right there. Yep. You dig? So I dig that. That's dope.
And even if you're not a fan, I feel like you're gonna have a good time because the way we gonna curate this is, I think it's gonna be unlike most hip hop events that people go to around here. At least we gonna make it dope. It's gonna be dope, and it's gonna highlight the 757 artists. It's not like you about to go to this show, they perform, and we gonna make. I'm telling y'all that the way the presentation is gonna be on point.
Tell them who you're gonna highlight again.
So we gonna we got let me look at. I think I think of them off the top of my head. I know we got my boy LB Hunt is on the lineup. Noah O and Big No. Okay. They just dropped the project, so they want to come promote down here. Okay. Jody Isaiah, he flagship artist for my person that's helping me sponsor this Days. They got a record label. We got who else is on this jump? Heaven Sent Eli's gonna be there. He's gonna be an opening act. Okay. We got who else I got? Let me look at the flyer.
And the reason why I said that because you made the comment about going to highlight some the 7 cities, the 757 guys, MCs. I believe that's what we need. We need, and I'm sure there are shows like that. And I'm
Sick
gonna.
Mike. You ever Sick Mike?
Come on, man. Yeah. I see it with the hat on, man. Sick Mike. We gotta get.
I got the hat on. Right?
Sick Mike. I gotta get you up here, brother. I know we've had a conversation.
He was actually. So I was unfamiliar with Sick Mike.
Yeah, that's Newport News finest, Jack.
But the Doubt Gotcha, he the DJ. He used to be the Clips DJ.
Okay.
He recommended Sick Mike, so when I went and did my homework.
Oh man,
because I didn't want to just put anybody on the show.
I understand.
And I'm like, okay, he's dope. But then I seen him in person, and that's why I'm trying to build my brand around events. And I'm like, yeah, like it made me a fan when I seen him in person.
It's a no-brainer.
It's one thing when you hear the music. It's another thing when you see somebody live and they kind of dope. Right. But in person, he's dope.
Yo, Sick Mike is a good person, man. Dope MC. I've been around him a couple of times. I met him through a brother of mine, and we've had a conversation about getting him on the up here in that chair and having a conversation. So, Sick Mike, I need you up here, baby.
Yeah, so we got Sick Mike, and then we got it's gonna be 2 more artists that El Camino bringing. Okay. So, and I think one of them dudes is from Virginia.
Okay. And that's March 28th.
That's March 28th. Okay. Virginia Beach.
And you gotta get
doors
the
open at 7.
To get the address.
You gotta get a ticket to get the address. I got a link in my bio.
And that's on Instagram?
On Instagram.
Okay.
I promote it on Facebook as well.
Okay.
And if you know any of the artists that's on the lineup, hit them up because they the way we doing it, they get a percentage of what they sell. So.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope, man. I like what you're doing, brother. I like what you're doing. I wanna we're gonna talk off air, man. We're Peace Party people.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Peace
man.
Party people, yeah, man.
I like that, man. I appreciate that, brother.
Ring to it.
So,
and I gotta shoot to some people.
Man, shoot me a whole lot of people, man. Let's get this thing jumping and cracking, man. So when you do your events, Peace Party people will be there. We gonna get some footage and
let me look at the camera. Let me see.
There it is, right there.
We can get my boy Gator Buddy. The Gator Buddy is managing.
Okay.
I know you. I hope you see this. We trying to get El Camino on this joint too when y'all come down here, man.
Yes, so. El Camino. I need you, brother. I love to have you sitting here and talking it up with me. Indeed. Yeah, man. Well, Peace Party people, ladies and gentlemen, I've had a great conversation with my brother here, Henny Huncho, hell of a MC. Go check him out. And I am thrilled that I was able to pull this one off with my brother today. So y'all know how it is with me. You get an opportunity, hit me up. Get you Peace Party people hoodie. We still selling them. The weather clearing up, so we got T-shirts coming real soon. So Y'all know what it is, man. Hip hop, whatever you're doing, continue to do it well. The community is watching. Peace.